Hey guys, what's going on? This is Aries, back here with Mass Effect 3. Now we're going to take down some AA guns. I keep tally on it, just because she's less combat effective. And I'm pretty sure you have to bring her on this mission no matter what. I might be wrong, but it's been a while since I recorded this, so. Been lazying away while I do absolutely nothing over the summer, so whatever. Gonna be a few Geth coming in, and as always, if you ever try to use Metagel while under fire, you're not gonna get as much out of it as you could otherwise, so try not to. Although I was getting kind of low there, so I just kind of hit it. And now we're gonna have some Geth troopers incoming here. And I pick up this minigun thing that they have lying around. It's pretty nice. But you can't use any armor or ammo types with it, so it can be somewhat less effective if you have a assault rifle, which I don't, so which is why I'm using this. And just kind of dodging the Geth Prime here. These guys are really difficult to deal with, and Caden's still up, but he doesn't do a good job with distracting them. One thing I've noticed about the cover system in Mass Effect 3 is it's really bad. A lot of people have always, a lot of the game reviewers have always said how bad cover systems is, but I've never really noticed it until, well, it was when I was playing Gears of War 3. It was really bad, but I remember in Gears of War 2 I never had any problems with it. The same thing's going on in Mass Effect 3. It seems like something changed, because I've played all of the Mass Effects on the PC and never had such issues with the cover system as I have in Mass Effect 3. Skaden's down. He actually did take some fire. And Tally is still working on the system. It's, you have to kill everything and then she's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm done. So just gotta take your time. Geth Prime is a real pain. He's got a turret with him as well. Just gotta kind of get in his face and get a little bit lucky and not die. And that pulse gun he has is a really tough nut to crack. I mean, we take on, in one of the upcoming missions, we take on 3 Geth Primes at once, and it's just a nightmare. And you have to kill them too, so if you think you have trouble with one, try having 3 and being out of ammo. So, but just keep shooting away at this guy. He'll die. I mean, if you have cover, then it's pretty easy to kill these guys. It just takes a long time. So I'll catch you guys in a couple of minutes after we get some talking done.
Good. Now let's shut down the 2 by the tower.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dorn hacks. I clean engine parts.
Don't move. We've got Metagel.
Oh, I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the Admiral. Destroy that jamming tower, and you can radio him.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please, listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive, and my son, tell him, tell Jonah that his father made it to the homeworld.
We will. Rest well, Dornhast vas Rannoch.
Let's get to that tower.
And we're back. So now we got more AA guns to disable. This involves sitting on turrets, which is so much fun. I have to say the most fun thing, the actual combat, is sitting on turrets. I was talking with Semblance. We were talking about Mass Effect 3, and he really enjoys the multiplayer for some reason. I don't understand it. I find it boring as hell. And I was telling him how much I dislike combat in this game. It's rather boring. I would have to say, if there wasn't the story element to Mass Effect, then the whole franchise would just be so boring and not worth playing. But I really enjoy the single player and the story decisions and all that stuff. Adds a lot of life to it, because I mean, really, how much difference is there between the combat I'm in right now and the combat that I'm in the next 10 missions? It's not a lot different. I'm just hopping between cover and shooting people and pressing the 3 button on my keyboard, and sometimes pressing 5, or sometimes pressing 4 to do a Nova Strike, and then sometimes I'm pressing Q and E, and I mean, it gets really repetitive, and it's not really that interesting. Probably one of the reasons why I didn't really feel like voicing over this stuff, because I've had this stuff recorded for a long time. I've just been procrastinating, and I've been doing some other stuff, and usually I'm someone who works in bursts, so I mean, if I get off of my groove, then it's hard to get back on. So here we are, sitting on a turret, which just tons of fun. Just blow these guys up, and it's pretty hard to. I don't even think it's possible to die. I'm not even taking damage, like rocket shot to the face. Plus the turrets are invulnerable. And we get a Geth Prime, but I mean, look at that. One full round or one full mag of the turret, and use just half HP. So yeah, defending these things is very easy with the turrets. And the next AA gun we defend also has a turret. So, and it's just kind of random. Whenever you die in Mass Effect 3, it's very random. Most of the deaths are because I wasn't either facing the enemy, or I just got super unlucky. You'll notice a lot of the time when I go to under a bar of health, it's not really, you know, I could have just as easily died in that circumstance, but I didn't. So, oop, can't move the turret. Yeah, watch out for these flamer pyro guys. Oh man, Steve stayed alive that time, and still stayed alive after a rocket shot point blank. So, staying alive is just kind of random. And again, rather random. And so we're going to take down the second gun.
I want you on this, Tally.
Right.
And we're going to hop on the turret, and it's pretty easy. Just got to watch that hallway to my right. Yeah, my right at the current moment, because there will be enemies coming from down there, and they can shoot you. You're not invulnerable. You're not completely invulnerable while on the turret. You're only invulnerable from a certain side, such as whichever way the turret is facing. You're pretty much invulnerable to damage, but you can get shot from the side, which is what happened to me a previous time. Yeah, so flamethrower walks up to you, no big deal. So yeah, I just jumped off the turret to make sure that I wasn't getting jumped, because Geth Prime isn't really an issue, but one drone can sneak up behind you and get you. So make sure you defend yourself against that, and that's the end of this video, and I'll catch you guys next time.